Hey folks, do you remember that I said that a Warlock and a Titan couldn't achieve this build like the Hunter? That is the Tribrid role build in Desi 2, and I don't think a Titan or Warlock can achieve this build. Well, it turns out that I was wrong about this part myself. The Titan can also have a similar build, just like the Hunter with the Tribrid role build. Unfortunately, for any Warlock users out there, it is impossible. However, Oil of Radiance or Silent Flame is already enough to support the team. The Revitalizing Blast artifact mod could work for Tribrid build on a Warlock, but I wanted a build that wouldn't require a seasonal artifact mod. It would have made the Warlock build a temporary Tribrid role build, but if that artifact wasn't there for next season, then you're stuck with a hybrid role build, which is buffing and damaging together. Now, how I achieved this was random, but I was going through the fragments and aspects to see if there was a way to do a similar build as the Hunter Tribrid build, and it didn't take long to figure this out. I decided to test out Echo of Undermining to see if I can achieve a Tribrid build. The fragments say, your void grenades weaken targets. Could I really achieve a similar build like I did with the Hunter? I've noticed that the Omnioculus exotic chest piece for the Hunter gave me 2 snare bombs for weakening effects, but the Titan doesn't have 2 grenades. The only exotic that can help me gain a second grenade charge was the Armamentarium. However, with the patch for the Ward of Dawn not giving weapons light anymore, that did result in an issue. Without the Helm of Saint 14, I can't support my team with weapon damage increase. But looking back at my weapon setup, Lumina can still achieve that supporting role, but teammates have to be very close to getting the weapon damage buff from my noble round. The aspect I chose to help me achieve a back-to-back weakening effect on a boss was this one, Offensive Bulwark. The Void aspect does this. While you have an overshield or inside a Ward of Dawn, your grenade charges significantly faster, you have increased melee range and damage, and melee final blows restore a small portion of your overshield and extend its duration. With this aspect, this could possibly make my build achieve all 3 roles ultimately, which is weapon buffing, weakening, and damaging altogether. Let's see how this will perform. Well, it looks like it is possible, but I would call this a sub-Tribrid role build. The reason why I call it like that is because my grenades don't refresh as fast as the Hunter build. Now, I do have back-to-back weakening effects on a boss after the debuff wore off, but the grenades took a while to refresh while my offensive bulwark is active. The one thing that isn't mentioned about the aspect that I'm using is that when you pop your warded on, it actually gives you one full grenade charge in the process. So, this build isn't too bad for supporting your team that needs a debuff. No need to ask for a divinity or a trident cannon, so no sacrifice on damage. I believe the only way to fully optimize this build is pop a small barricade to get the aspect active first, throw a grenade for weakening, do your optimal damage as usual, and give a noble round to an ally to gain a weapon buff. Once your debuff is wore off, throw another grenade for weakening, and if the grenade won't refresh in time, pop your super to gain one full grenade energy back before the debuff is gone. Overall, this is definitely a build that will truly support your team in a dungeon and a raid. If you hunters are still trying to assemble the other build that I've made for my last video, you can give yourself a break on trying to assemble this easy build, unless you are committed to grinding that exotic chest piece with Godle stats. Anyway, this is all I have for you guys. Let me know what you guys think about this build once you fully assembled it. Did it become a great support build for your team? Give me your feedback in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time.